Accomplishing a task or reaching a goal is rarely a straight line, especially if you're learning something new like trying to make money online. So, most people, when they come online, right, they're like, okay, I'm online. I am going to make money. This is my goal. I know that I need to do step one, I need to do step two, I need to do step three. And they're like, this is going to be awesome. I'm super happy that I found this thing that I'm going to do, which is going to make me a lot of money online. It's very simple. Step one, step two, step three. Yes, there is a step one, there is a step two, there is a step three, but typically what it looks like is you take off and you're like, okay, I know I need to do step one. Boom, you run up against the wall. You're like, now what? Well, there's a bunch of other little steps in here that you need to do to get over step number one, to get over that first hurdle. Then you move up and you're like, step number two, bam. You realize that guess what? There's still things in here that need to be accomplished to get over that hurdle. And yeah, you guessed it. Step three, same thing. All this stuff that needs to be done here. Then you get over the hurdle. And then finally, you start making money and you're like, check. Now I know exactly what to do. Except for then you run into problems and issues, and it doesn't quite work again the exact same way to keep getting back to the money. So then you have to adjust. It's no different than anything else in life. Now, to accomplish this, you see here that going back 11, 13, 11, 13, 11, 14, 11, 15, 11, 16, 11, 17, 11, 19, and then you see 12, 9. The thing you need to understand here is between 11, 19, and 12, 9, things slow down, things stop. It's not going to happen every day because we're back in this process, right? And we're trying to figure it out. And you're like, well, I did step one, I did step two, I did step three, and all these things, and I got to the money. Check. Well, in that case, you go back and you look and you say, what is it I need to be doing? Why isn't the money continuing to come every day? Also note here that between 11, 19 and 12, 9, this 12, 9 is what is called a recurring commission. So all the work and all the work that I put in and all the steps that I was doing now means that I made money and people bought into a program or bought into a system or bought something from me based upon my recommendation as an affiliate marketer in this case. Now they are having to repay again, or that recurring charge is coming back for them to continue, in this case, to use that tool. This is a software program. It's a tool that is required to dig for gold here on the internet, or that's what I like to say. You need tools to go out and dig for gold. Well, one of my jobs in the niche that I'm in here on 30-minute marketing is to show you how to utilize these tools, how to use them, how to actually utilize these digital shovels, that you need to go out and dig for gold. And Lead Creator is one of them that I show people how to use. Now, again, you go back and you look at all these commissions and you're like, that's great. But you just told me that it's going to be super confusing, and there's lots to do, but there is. But then there is proven strategy. I have a proven strategy. It's called the top strategy. It starts with generating traffic. Yes. Step one, it's the foundation, which everything else that's on top of. Then you need an offer to present to that traffic. And then when you present that offer and the people see it, you're going to add them to an email list. Again, you need to start with step one. Yes, there are things that are going to get ugly in different directions and ways that you have to think about which way I'm going to go with this topic. What is my topic going to be and who am I going to talk to? What problem am I ultimately going to solve? What is the solution that I'm going to offer? But don't get ahead of yourself. Remember that we are at step one and we need to do all the little things inside of there. Now, you can actually see the tools, the technology, and the time it takes for me to create consistent content, get people up to a super simple lead magnet. Think about adding a bonus and add additional offers, because Lead Creator is one digital shovel, one tool, one shovel that I sell or that I recommend that people can use. And I actually show them how to use that because I use the tool myself to dig for gold here online. But you go back, so there are more offers. And then ultimately, I'm building an email list. I'm going to automate this. And then I turn that into profit, meaning I make more money than I spend to operate the business. And I have a roadmap. But inside of this roadmap that you see here, I have a method, and it's called the 49er method. And I have a case study where I'm showing 2 digital shovels, 2 tools that I call shovels, digital shovels that I use to dig for gold here online, that I show other people how they work and that they'll work in any niche. If they want to use them, then I recommend them and I will show them how to use them. I even have some bonuses along the way, and I show you all that in a case study that I call the 49er method. It's called the 49er method, digging for gold and selling shovels. It'll all be explained inside the case study if you don't get what that means. But the idea is just like in the 49er gold rush in 1849, when people were out trying to dig for gold, guess what they needed? They needed tools, specifically shovels in this case, right? In the example, in the analogy, they needed shovels. And there were people there that might have been digging for gold, but they found their primary business became selling shovels. That's the way they made their money. Now, again, can you use these tools? Should you use these tools to dig for gold? 100% you should. And that's part of the case study as well. And again, the reality, the truth of making money online is it's chaotic, right? There's simple formulas, there's methods, there's frameworks, there's my proven top strategy. You must have traffic. Then you need an offer, and you should be adding people to an email list so you can automate that and follow up with them and get to profit. And then understand you're going to go right back into it and learn more and start digging into your topic. Understand the tools and the technology and the time to create consistent content. For example, I love to do that here on YouTube, and I recommend everyone start here on YouTube. But again, the reality and the truth is, if you want to see how it works, because it can be and it is chaotic at times, but it does work, and there is a method to the madness, and that's what I want to show you in my case study, the 49er method. Link in the description. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. But check out the link in the description. It's a sales page. It'll tell you exactly what we'll be doing. It's a case study over the next 12 months. We're 3 months in. I'm already making recurring revenue. And I show you exactly what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and why I'm doing it. And if you have questions, it's a case study. You get to ask me questions, and I will answer them as we move through this 12 months of learning how to utilize the 49er method to dig for gold and sell shovels if you so choose. All right. Thanks for checking this video out, and I'll see you in the next one.